Mustard? Blueface? Offset? Who are these people? I'm Short Trini, I know that for a fact. Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. Today, we're going to talk about today's music in comparison to the music that I had grown up with in the 70s and 80s. So without any further ado, let's talk about it. Hey people, welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. A few days ago I was listening to the radio, and it's something I don't do very often, if at all. And what I found was I didn't hear anything that I knew. Everything sounded the same. With hip-hop, a lot of the beats and a lot of the rhymes sounded muffled, and it got me to thinking, what is going on with the state of music lately? And I decided to do a video on this only because I grew up at a time and an era where we grew up listening to music on the weekends while our parents cleaned the house. You know, I remember listening to Teddy Pendergrass or Michael Jackson or the Doobie Brothers on the radio. Now, for all of you who don't know who the Doobie Brothers are, you need to check them out. Back then, the radio stations weren't really formatted. Now, format is, you know, you play a certain number of songs in a particular format. You know, R&B, rock, pop. But back then in the 70s and 80s, you really didn't have that. So it wasn't so surprising to hear Michael Jackson and then the Doobie Brothers or Led Zeppelin, another rock group, famous legendary rock group, on the same station. Now you fast forward, nearly 40 years and to the present, and you don't hear differences in music anymore. Everything just sounds the same. Let's not even talk about some of the rap artists, and I'm not trying to put down these up-and-coming rappers. Some of them are great. One of my favorites is Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick just does what he does, and he does it well, and I think it's because he listened to old music and he incorporated it into his new music. But some of this music by people like the Migos and the A$AP Rocky crew, I have no idea what they're saying, what they're doing. Even with R&B, used to be R&B was rhythm and blues. Now to me it's rhythm and snooze. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. This is why I guess I don't listen to the radio anymore. But I do have a theory behind it, though. Like I said earlier, when my generation was growing up, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, our parents cleaned the house on weekends to music. So it wasn't a strange thing to wake up to Bill Withers, rest in peace. Wake up to Bill Withers and, you know, like I said, Michael Jackson, Isaac Hayes, even some rock bands back in the day. You know, so we knew what music was. Today's kids don't have that, I don't think. They listen to what their peers listen to. You know, and it's just disturbing to me. And record companies are only out there to sell money, to make money, excuse me. You know, they're just in it for the quick buck, the quick dollar. They want to be first. You know, it's not about being smart, it's about being first. I get a lot of flack for this, but that WAP video, W-A-P, I'm not going to tell you what W-A-P stands for, with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what that is. You know, to me, now those collaborations are just because those are two hot artists at the moment. Again, it's not like back in my day where two artists got together on an album because they really liked each other's work and they wanted to put their talents together and do what they do. You know, you don't have that anymore. Now it's a popularity contest. How many of you saw the Versus series episode last Monday, I believe, with Monica and Brandy? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it because it was two artists that got together, not only because the public wanted to see it, but they have a lot of admiration for one another, despite this rumor about a feud between the both of them. And they showed real talent, real talent, and I enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I think it was one of the most streamed episodes of the Versus series. That one besides the Bounty Killer episode, the reggae episode a couple of months back. Over 1 million views for that Monica versus Brandy series, and I hope they do it again. I hope that new artists, or I shouldn't say that, I hope that artists get together and do that again on a regular basis. I hear that Ashanti wants to do it. You know, Ashanti wasn't one of my favorite artists, but at least she's 100 times better than what's out now. I am very afraid for the state of music, and I know a lot of my friends call me really hard on today's artists, but hey, we're paying for this. If I'm paying for a product, I want that product to be good. I'm not going to spend my money on nonsense. But anyhow, tell me what you guys think. Let's talk about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who are some of your favorite artists? I want to know. As usual, if you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And another thing, these videos usually come out Wednesday or Thursday. So in order for you to know when they come out, that little bell, hit that notification bell so you'll be able to know when my videos come out. Because this is as much your channel as it is mine. And if you have a topic that you would like to talk about, leave it in the comments, okay? Welcome to all my new subscribers, and to my not so new subscribers, those who've been with me from day one, I thank you. Anyhow, I long to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace.